Do I have a good one for you guys today? This is the kind of story right here that's gonna cause more than just your eyebrows to perk up. Posted on Reddit yesterday. Like, this is happening right now. This is live news coverage right here. A copy of Nintendo World Championships was posted on Reddit Game Collecting, with the title, "Don't see this one too often," and someone just casually holding Nintendo World Championships. Now, usually this is something you can just dismiss. You can say it's fake, right? This is just clout chasing, all that stuff. But this copy shown here is a brand new copy that has never been seen on the internet before. And that sounds crazy, right? How can we say that this copy has never been seen before? And that's because when it comes to Nintendo World Championships, people go hard with tracking these things. So over on Video Game Sage here, by the Fleo, since about 2012, I believe he's been doing this and tracking every known copy of Nintendo World Championships on this database. And as you can see here, number 149 is clear. And this is a serious project. The guy who runs this is in the Discord. Feel free to join the Discord, free, link in the description. And he even offers $100 for any new photo of an unconfirmed Nintendo World Championship. So like, this is a serious database here that continually gets updated. And the beauty of these Nintendo World Championships is that every single cartridge has an individual number on it. So you can't just go on the internet and find a random photo of this particular Nintendo World Championship. So that's what makes this so big. A brand new copy has surfaced on Reddit. So we're gonna find out what the story is. Did the person get it? What would you do in this scenario? And it even ends on a cliffhanger. This Reddit post really does have it all right here. And maybe for the few of you uninitiated, this cartridge here, what you're looking at, this is about $50,000, pretty easy. This would be like taking a metal detector out to the beach and like you just stumble upon an entire pirate chest, right? Blackbeard's treasure is just sitting on the beach and you open it up and like gold doubloons just start flying everywhere. That's what it's like if you were to find this cartridge while out hunting. It's insane. So say thank you to every single patron who helps support the channel, as well as the YouTube members. I can't do this without you guys. Hit the like button and let's talk about Nintendo World Championships. So as the story goes on this, OP, the guy who posted it, actually works at a secondhand store. So the person who made this thread does not own the cartridge at this time. As they explain, they have no idea how it ended up at their work or how long it's been there. It was just in a box of video game backstock. Half of the box is price stuff and it's like market price. There's Super Mario Kart cartridge in there for market price and some other priced and unpriced stuff. I'm pretty sure I won't be able to buy it, but I guess we'll see what happens. And of course, people are wishing him luck. People are saying, I hope you get it. And a lot of people in the comments here are telling him to steal it. Just outright steal the cartridge. Which I'll be honest with you guys, I consider myself a pretty good person. But if I was the only person in a used secondhand thrift shop and I worked there and I was the only person who knew a Nintendo World Championship had come into that store, I would remain the only person who ever knew that a Nintendo World Championships came into the store. You know what I'm saying? Check the cameras and see that I stole Nintendo games. What are you gonna do about it? So a lot of people just outright telling him to steal it, which I'm genuinely curious, what would you do? And steal is a bit harsh because, like some people are also pointing out, it was donated, so it's not like anyone's really losing money. The secondhand store makes money no matter what. So if you could get away with this pretty easily, do you just slip it into your pants and walk out? The other big thing that people are saying is don't steal it, but just like ask the boss of the store if you can have it, or pay $20 for it, pay $50 for it. Basically lie to the boss's face instead of stealing. Which it is kind of funny that there's like people feel good about lying to someone's face about like giving them 20 or making an offer of $50 to the boss and then taking the cartridge, which like this person says here, is blatant lying and deceit really any better than outright stealing in this case? Just see a lot of comments thinking they found a loophole, but it's more or less the same. And yeah, absolutely, right? I would try to make the offer too. If you didn't want to outright steal it, just take the game, take the box of games. Hey, I'll give you $100 for this whole box of games. I'm a collector, blah, 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 blah. Maybe they say yes, right? Again, you're gonna omit all of the important information. You're not going to say the value of the game. You're not even going to say the game exists in there. So is there really a difference between stealing it without saying anything and stealing it while saying something? But back to the person who posted this, the story goes on here that today I'm recording this, it is Thursday. The person who posted it said they won't be back at the store until Sunday. So it is pretty safe to assume that the cartridge isn't gonna last there for 4 days? If anyone else looking at it knows the value, surely they will just take it, right? I think it's pretty safe to assume that even if you yourself don't take it, someone else will. Someone will break that moral barrier. And the thing with everyone telling OP to steal this now, right? Like, a lot of them are just saying OP should take it or try to rip off the store owner. You can see here, this is the big cliffhanger. This is the big treasure hunt now. The person did delete the post. So as of right now, the story has gone dark. The eye in the sky has lost track of the person. They went inside of a parkade. We do not know where they are. And I do kind of worry because, like I said, every one of these Nintendo World Championships is individually numbered. Now, I'm just a YouTuber. I don't know how crime and theft really work, but tracking this back to OP, tracking this back to the Reddit post, tracking this to the store that the guy works at, I can only assume it wouldn't be that difficult if this cartridge does surface in the future and if this cartridge does sell for like $50,000 on an auction house. I think it's really easy for people to say, oh, just steal it, when it's like it's not physically $50,000. Like, obviously, if you were looking at $50,000, no one would just steal it. You can't, right? You can't just take money. But when the money is in the form of something else, it becomes a lot easier. But if you do steal something like this and get caught after the fact, which, you know, the person posted this all over the internet now. Like, it's too late to steal this. Like I said, if you want to take something like this, you don't tell a soul. You take this to the grave with you. You surface it 3 years later after you take it. You know what I mean? You burn all your credit cards, you get burner phones, you talk to no one. But the point is, if you take this and this all does cycle back to you, I think you could get accredited to theft of over $50,000. The way I consider it is if you were to steal a Rolex, like say you stole a 1980s Rolex. Yeah, it's just a watch, right? There's not much value to it other than a watch. Like how this game right here, there's nothing here except for a video game. But obviously the value is in the secondary market and you can easily prove said value on the secondary market. So I don't know how stealing this would even work out if you were to be caught. It feels like there could be serious consequence. So if the guy really did delete this post here and is thinking that they're gonna do a slick one, Slick Rick is gonna go get the lick after the fact now that it's posted on the internet and everyone is looking at it. And I say everyone, like I said, there's people who track this very seriously. Like this Reddit post is news in this nerdy world. But the story is now dark. Is this where Nintendo World Championship number 149 is going to end? Where are we going to see it surface again? Is OP going to come back to Reddit to let us know what happened? I am going to be on the edge of my seat waiting for more developments on this story. Genuinely, let me know what you would do if you found yourself in this scenario. Join the Discord if you're not in the Discord, link in the description, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.